to another Real Talk reaction. This one right here is for Schitt's Creek, Season 4, Episode number 3. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Hey, tell all your friends to tell all your friends to tell some more friends and your mama. The algorithm is being helped.
And your daddy.
Thank you.
Alright, just one comment from the last episode from executive producer Del Guide. He says, as we got more Twyla than usual this episode, this seems a good time to praise the nice work that Sarah Levy always does in this role. I enjoy the fact that Dan Levy's actual sister isn't playing his sister and never planned to. Oh, that's his real sister? They had to find Alexis through auditions, and Annie Murphy was not visually their idea of Alexis. She's a natural brunette, and they were convinced Alexis had to be blonde. Obviously, she was happy to adjust.
Yeah.
I love watching her as Alexis in any scene with her unique body language, including wrist action and vocal inflections. Her ways of saying David is already the TV Hall of Fame, I think. Of course, David is no slouch with the body language, with all the ways he contorted his neck and eyes in this episode when he was offended by the sight of the toilet plungers and all the things that were not correct about the products in the store.
He cannot have it either.
David also had the best line and delivery of the episode, but was back at the motel in the opening scene, reprimanding his mother after her conversations with Alexis. I have never heard someone say so many wrong things, one after the other, consecutively in a row. Of course, you two have to remember his rolling eyes and hands to really sell it. Yeah, I mean, he's freaking fantastic, and I love everything about both of them. All right, let's get to episode...
Flowers? Oh, John, I do love how you keep the magic alive.
No brainer, Johnny. I mean, we're best friends.
Yeah, but are we?
And to mark the occasion, I want to take you to a celebratory lunch.
Well, that's not necessary.
Well, nothing's too good for the godfather of my child.
I can't believe it. I mean, I literally saw her...
Don't do it. You'll die right now.
Oh, she's a little piece of skin back there. I got it. Still good.
Still good, though.
Do you want to have a bite? I'll give you a bite you can't refuse.
No, that's fine. I am done.
I won't be eating anything today.
Yeah, hacked up everything.
Well, this is quite the spread.
Yeah, look at all this cheese. Nom nom for that.
I'm glad we could finally make this happen. I know I've been a little hard to pin down. It's just we're a family-run business, and we don't have apprehension about branching out.
I totally get that. We are also a family-run business. This is my sister.
Oh, I thought you had a male business partner.
Oh, I do. She is an intern.
She was short hair or something.
Oh, in training to be CEO of executive flying. So.
Anyway, I just thought if we partnered together, we'd be able to extend your customer base and raise your brand awareness.
Ultimately, raise brand awareness.
Listen, David, I love your store, but I want to be upfront with you. I have been approached by a couple of other retailers that I have to consider.
Someone's in demand, isn't she?
Isn't she?
Which makes sense.
I hope Ted don't come about it.
I don't usually love goat cheese, but...
Thank you. I do have some prize-winning goats. And it doesn't hurt that I'm dating a vet.
Fun.
Fine.
That'd be very helpful for you.
How's that going?
Oh my god.
You know, there is something so familiar about your voice. Oh. No, people have told me that I just have, one of those voices.
Super generic and shrill. Anyway,
Super generic and shrill.
Pieces of blue cheese. And normally, I don't like blue cheese in my mouth, but that was very not bad.
I am with you. I wasn't a fan of it either until I started using it in salads.
Oh.
Speaking of salads, I just whipped up a big lunch. I would love it if you guys could stay.
Ted will be over here.
Ooh. No, I for one just had a very big peanut butter thing, so I'm feeling pretty.
Well, I for one did not. So we would love to stay for lunch with an important...
I'm trying to fucking
Great.
close
By all means,
it.
keep sampling, and I will start bringing up the food. Oh, I hope you don't mind if my boyfriend joins us.
Sorry?
I'm sorry?
Your boyfriend is here?
Here.
You know what? I'm realizing that this might be an imposition. Get in the car.
Not an imposition at all.
Get in the car.
Ted?
Look at her grab his arm.
The clients are gonna stay for lunch.
Oh, shit.
Would you mind helping me set the table?
Sure.
What?
Look at his face. Ah, that's so real life.
She like 50, she's 42. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, Becca De Mornay, what a sweetheart.
Look, everyone's right.
Seeing who your true friends are. I'm busy.
Kind of a situation out here.
Okay, come in.
Hey, so there's a reporter outside asking questions. I thought you should know.
A reporter. Here, now.
Yeah, didn't you expect them to come?
Well, I thought it might be contained to the internet. Is there a scrum? How many camera crews?
I think just one. Unless they all use the same van.
No, Stevie, no. This is not how I imagined my resurrection news to break. Impeccably dressed woman wanders out of Podunk Motel. No, that's not the headline.
Okay, well, I actually own this Podunk
This
Motel,
Podunk
and
that you live in.
I don't know what choice you have.
We have to think of something. After all my fans have endured, no, I can't let them see me like this. It would kill Sir Tony Gary. No! Ah! Stevie, help me.
Stevie.
Ah! Oh.
Stevie.
Okay.
Wow. Well,
This
this looks delicious. Thank you so much for having us. Let's
Stevie, you have years ahead of you still to collect a cortege of adoring mourners.
The cortege.
In the meantime, they will laugh in your face and they'll stab you in the back. But the moment you give up the ghost, oh, they'll all have nothing but nice things to say about you. I know I will.
Thank you, Mrs. Rose.
I know I will.
Very comforting.
But I, for one, am through with trying to impress people.
I like the outfit you chose.
Well, you were a big help, Stevie. Heading to the cafe. It's always nice to dress for dinner.
Let it drag. Let it drag.
According to this, you're alive again.
Well, looks like we're back, sweetheart.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
I guess we should think about returning some of these gifts.
John,
what?
they're perishable. Excuse me, but this is the first time we've heard from most of these people. These gifts are long overdue.
Oh my god. As if this day couldn't get any worse.
What?
Cuppy the kitten's dead.
Oh my God, what
Oh my
happened?
god.
I don't know when meeting him.
Cuppy the kid.
He stepped on her? Weren't they best friends?
Hey, Kelly Ripa just tweeted she's taking tomorrow off.
Hashtag RIP Cuppy is trending.
Who's Cuppy?
Honestly, what kind of kitten befriends a giraffe?
I like how Moira was like, this is obviously what was gonna happen. Obviously, he was gonna step on her.
All right, that was episode 5, actually, of Schitt's Creek. And what a good episode, man. I mean, that was a really good moment between David and his sister. Like, I mean, I couldn't even wrote that better than that. It's just, they play the role perfectly. They don't waver from what they're supposed to be playing as. Brothers and sisters who not really super close, but are super close and love each other, but never really show it. So they played it really great. Even there at the lunch and coming back in the car, David really felt some type of way. He knew it was hard for his sister to sit through that whole thing. He was appreciative, though, that she closed the deal, even still. And we finally got a validation that she is in love with Ted, for sure. So, yeah, that's gonna be a little difficult on that piece right there. But great writing for that part. I mean, it just all works, but now it gets very complicated. Moira being dead, that was a good side story
Just
right there for sure.
for
on
her
there.
ego.
And she did everything she had to do to make that work on there. I mean, just the other day, they thought we were dead. It was all in the papers. Y'all probably seen it. And we was like, what? How is that happening?
Are you us?
Yeah, because we were so famous,
No,
So we
that never happened.
That didn't happen?
No.
Oh, maybe I dreamed that then. But anyway, I understand where Moira was coming from. on that path. But look, this was a great episode, man. I cannot wait to see the love triangle that is Ted and his girl on the farm. Now she's definitely going to be in here because they have the exclusivity with David's store. So shit about to get real. Can't wait to see it.
Okay, so yeah, the stuff with Moira was really great. It was perfectly written for her character. Nobody else should have been shown on the internet as dead because it would have been a wasted opportunity if it wasn't Moira. It was perfect. It was so well executed. I love the fact that she was obsessed with reading everybody's comments. It just, the whole thing worked for me. I really enjoyed that. The stuff with Johnny and Roland, as far as like being the godfather, I'm glad it played out the way that it did, because ultimately, no, I don't want that responsibility either after I see how you live your lifestyle, and we are not best friends. So I thought Jocelyn and the way that played out made sense too, because otherwise it wouldn't have. So that was just really great writing in of itself too. But yes, everything, if you told me season 1 that Alexis would have empathy and sympathy and would have moments like this, I would not believe you. This show does such a great job of showing the evolution of the characters and the depth of the characters, especially from where we started from, all of the characters across the board. But moments like this really amplify like the character development, which I appreciate so much. Like, I legitimately almost cried because it was so sweet, and Alexis, like, because the entire time you're thinking of Alexis, how we've seen her in previous seasons, like, and what she would have done in this situation, and the fact that she was so reserved and she held it all back, and like she pushed through and still managed in all of that to still secure and lock down what David ultimately wanted. I just, like, she gets the MVP for the entire season, or for the entire episode. Like, just so much growth in her character, and I was blown away, and like, it almost makes you feel guilty because you similarly to what David was feeling, like, this is a bad idea, she's gonna mess this up. That's how I was feeling too. And so to see David's reaction to that in the car was similar to our reaction as the audience. Like, we feel really bad, we like doubted you, and you came through like a rock star, my bad, we don't give you enough credit, which I thought was just so well, so illustrated so well in the episode and in that moment in the car. And the fact that Alexis also, recognize like the relationship with her brother is one that she really cherishes, and so she was honest, because she typically would have denied it. She was like, I am not in love with him, you know, but she didn't. She was like full on authentic and being honest. It was just such a great moment between the two of them. I loved everything about that. I'm so intrigued and interested on how this plays out. Is there going to be, you know, is this not ultimately a love story that's going to happen between her and Ted? Is it going to be more so Alexis learning to like live on, be on her own independence and all of that? Like, I'm just so intrigued to see where her character specifically is going, because I feel like she has so much more. She has had so much growth so far, and I feel like we're just getting to the start of it. So, love this episode so much. She gets my MVP award and cannot wait for the next one.
Alright, well look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Schitt's Creek Season 4, Episode 5. And until next time, people, peace.